What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. We are here on Terrace, and we are starting the search for Bastila. You are stranded on Terrace, a planet under Sith control. Now you and Carthanasi must find Bastila, the only person capable of stopping the Sith from conquering the entire galaxy. You should probably begin by investigating reports of escape pods that crashed into the Undercity. Terrace is a sharply divided world. The rich live in the upper city while the lower city is run by swoop gangs. The lowest levels of Terrace are overrun by terrible monsters called rat ghouls. To make matters worse, the Sith have seized control and imposed a planet-wide quarantine. Alright. What's this? Workbench? Just gonna look at it. Give it a good looking at. Am I gonna do anything? Oh, there we go. Let's see. Can we do anything to this? Oh, look. Cool. We did something. So what did it do? Oh, it added some damage. We did something. Look at that. Huh. Oh. Stare into the world unknown. I think it's meaning to show dialogue. There we go. Since this is the first time you are leaving, you will have to take cars. Well, it looks like I have no choice.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
I think I might have to read what aliens are saying.
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
Oh, alright. Poor Ixchel, he never should have talked back to that Sith. Thankfully you were here to step in and help us, human. This isn't the first time the Sith have come in here to cause trouble for us, but hopefully it will be the last. Won't someone come searching for this patrol? Don't worry about the bodies. I will move them so it looks like they were killed elsewhere. That should throw the Sith off of the track. With any luck, they won't be bothering us again for a while. Oh, I should have said the last one. Because that will give me dark side points. Or should have. Well, never mind. I thought I fixed the problem. Let's see. I wonder if there's a way to make Persuade a normal skill. Maybe not. Oh well. So what's a level up next? I might do this. That's +1 attack damage with melee weapons. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright. Alright. No idea what you're saying. Thank you once again, human. As I said earlier, don't worry about the bodies, I will take care of them for you. Let's see if I can do anything to help with that dialogue.
Does the zipper go in the front or the back?
I'm recording right now.
Say something.
I think zipper goes in the back. Whoops. I don't need tutorial pop-ups. Maybe, I've heard that this can help. Turning VSync on. I don't like having VSync on, but you know, if it helps us not having to save and load every time after combat. Which, I mean... Dia.
Who
Hi
are
there.
you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
I was just looking for something to steal. Stay out of my way and you won't get
You're
hurt.
as bad as that pig Holden. I'll stay out of your way, but you're wasting your time. I don't have anything worth stealing. You again.
I want to ask you some questions.
I can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore.
Holden? Who's that?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
You can trust me. Maybe I can help. Oh. Tell me what's going on or I'll end all your problems. Permanently.
Okay, I'll tell you. Just try and stay calm. The last thing I need is trouble with you and Holden. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
I think I'll just collect that bounty on your head.
Wait, think about what you're doing. If that pig had just kept his hands to himself, I wouldn't have had to give him that scar with my vibroblade. He gets drunk and tries to force himself on me, and I get a bounty put on my head for defending myself. Where's the justice in that? Holden's the one to blame, not me.
I don't care about justice. I just want the credits.
What's wrong with you? She doesn't deserve this.
I don't care. She sliced that guy up. She's only getting what she deserves.
Then you're going to learn the same lesson I taught Holden. I'm not as helpless as I look.
There we go. No? Oh, look. Okay. Well, that worked. I don't know if that's VSync or not. I just kind of held it down, so... Maybe it is VSync. Maybe that worked. Well, I don't see too many of your kind around here. Most of the residents in this rundown old apartment are illegal aliens. My name is Laren, by the way. Pleased to meet you, Laren. My name is Hallibababa. I know it's really none of your business, but you look like someone who might need to purchase one of those new energy shields. They're the latest thing, you know, very high tech. What's so great about these energy shields? I know all about energy shields. Oh, okay. Well then, you might be interested in knowing I have one for sale. It isn't cheap, but it could be the difference between life and death. You want to see what I have in stock? I know my kiosk isn't much to look at, but my prices are reasonable and the merchandise is sound. You mentioned something about illegal aliens living here? By law, most aliens aren't allowed to have a residence in the upper city of Terrace. They allow a few of us Twi'leks up here, but for the most part, it's humans only. But no self-respecting upper city human would want to live in the apartments in this dump, so the landlord has been renting out the apartments illegally to aliens. Better than letting them sit empty, I guess. Otherwise, you get squatters and people hiding out from the authorities living in the abandoned apartments, and they don't pay rent. That's us. Aren't you worried about getting caught? The terrorist authorities pretty much turned a blind eye to this place. A few illegal aliens just weren't worth the bother. And once the Sith took over, they felt the same way. Besides, I don't live here myself. I just run a small business providing supplies to the residents. You want to see what I have in stock? Let me see what you got for sale. No problem. Just step on up and have a peek. I want to get some armor. I think I'm going to stick to light armor. Oh, well, never mind. Oh, vibro sword compared to a long sword. Okay. There's an energy shield. I need to sell some stuff. Oh, I do have something that goes as armor. I won't need these, but they don't sell for anything. Let's see. I want to upgrade our equipment and then I'll go from there. All right. Okay.
Achuta.
I definitely don't need this. I do want to get that vibro sword. Probably not going to use that. And then I can get... Actually, what's the... Okay, that doesn't do a lot of damage. I'll go for the vibro sword. Where's that? Oh, that's what happened. Click the wrong button. Alright. Now we have a vibro sword. Let's just keep breaking in. See what we can find. Found a Twi'lek. Don't hurt me. Just take what you want. I won't try to stop you. Cool. Don't make the same mistake as Dia. I'm sorry, I still got this cough. I'm recording this back to back with the last episode. Gosh. Please don't hurt me. I have nothing of value in here. Look for yourself and see. Yeah, I see that. What's over here? Well, it looks like a droid shop, but no one's manning it. Low security door. I missed while hitting a door. And nothing is in here aside from a footlocker. Alright. Getting some credits. Ran into an invisible wall. That's fine. Got a janitor. Okay, and that's our apartment. So now let's head on out to the upper city. To the upper city south. Added a journal entry. So one thing I've always loved about this game is that you have so many options for like character development. You can go light or dark. You can choose whether you're going to use blasters, swords, and stuff like that. And you can make your own choices and affect your party. Where is it? Here they are. Like, once you get all these people, like, your choices affect them and how they grow throughout the game. It really does a lot with character development. Something seems to be bothering Karth. Maybe you should speak to him and see if you can get him to open up about it. Speak to Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I'd like to know more about you, Karth.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. And with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
You're talking like it's your fault, like you failed somehow.
It shouldn't be my fault. I did everything I could. I followed my orders and did my duty. That shouldn't mean I failed them. I didn't.
Them? Do you mean the people of your homeworld?
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Alright. Kebla's shop. Hi there, Kebla. Kebla Yurt.
Hello there. I haven't seen
Hello
you in my
there.
shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt.
Yes, I saw from your
Welcome
tag.
to the Equipment Emporium. You
Thank
looking
you.
to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Aw.
Mostly. What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons and
Aw.
they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
I want to ask you some questions.
Anything I can do to help a potential customer out. What do you want to know?
Do you know anything about those escape pods that crashed here on Terrace?
I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Davix men got there first.
Swoop gangs, what can you tell me about them?
I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the Hidden Becks were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulcar gang, the lower city has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard a rumor that Davik's own people are having problems with the Black Vulcars now.
What do you know about Davik?
Oh, Davik's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift. Smuggling, slaving, extortion. They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
I've heard of the Exchange. Bad organization to cross. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay him a protection fee every month, but it's reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand?
Right. Is Davik working with the Sith?
Davik hates the Sith as much as anybody. The quarantine has put a real dent in his operations, too. But he's keeping a low profile as long as the occupation lasts. Davik stays out of the way, and the Sith don't bother him. The swoop gangs could learn a thing or two from this tidy little arrangement, instead of always going after each other.
I was wondering how you feel about the Sith.
It's not smart to say bad things about the people in power, if you get my meaning. I just wish the Sith would ease up on the quarantine, though. They're killing my business. I can't say I like having them here in Upper City, but it could be worse, and we're still a lot better off than the Lower City, what with those swoop gangs and all.
Alright. I want some general information on Terrace.
Oh, you're one of those off-worlders, aren't you?
Yes.
Come to Terrace for a short business trip and end up stuck here because of the Sith quarantine, right?
Sure.
You
Let's
can't
go
be
with
too
that.
happy. Trapped on an unfamiliar world and all. But Terrace isn't so bad, as long as you stay in the upper city. Just try to avoid the Sith. And stay out of the lower city. The swoop gangs are totally out of control. Even Davik's men are having trouble down there. Good day to you then. Remember to come back to my shop if you ever need any supplies.
I am gonna look through her shop real quick.
Welcome to the equip.
Alright. Let me see what you got for sale.
Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
I will believe it when I see it. Ooh. Ooh. That's a strong weapon. I want to get that. That's what we're gonna go for. Is it upgradable? Alright, and then I'm going to unequip this.
Welcome.
And this. That way I can get this. Never mind, not yet. There we go. Alright. Awesome. We have a double-bladed weapon. That was pretty cool. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's continue on to our next location. What is this? Cantina. Hi there.
Don't bother me. I'm here on official Sith business.
I'm sure you are.
No hard feelings, my good man, but I can't really talk with you right now. It's difficult enough to draw the interest of the ladies in this establishment as it is. Surely you understand what I'm talking about. I'd guess you've experienced many lonely evenings, something I'm hoping to avoid tonight.
That's fun.
Sorry, but I'm not here looking for conversation. I just came to get a drink, listen to some music, and try to relax before my next shift at the military base.
You're from the military base? You don't look like one of the Sith.
I don't wear my uniform when I'm off duty. It's not allowed. In fact, anyone in uniform is banned from entering the cantina. The officers don't like it when we show up here off duty. Don't like us fraternizing with the locals, I guess. But it gets pretty stale hanging out around the base all the time. Besides, the Sith don't own me. Being a soldier in their fleet is just a job, you know? A job with long hours and low pay, I might add.
So why do you do it?
When I signed up, I was promised adventure and excitement in exotic locales. Instead, I ended up stationed at a military base on some backwater planet on the fringes of the galaxy. If I could just find some other way to earn some credits, I could give up this lousy job. Retire my uniform, so to speak.
Can I ask you some questions?
Senior officers don't really like it when we start answering questions, you know? They don't want us fraternizing with the locals. Just another perk of the job. No offense, but I probably shouldn't be talking to you anymore. I'm liable to say something that might get me in trouble.
Alright. What's in here? Watch out, Garth.
I'm not here to chat. I just finished a long shift at the military base, and now I'm just looking to relax.
Where did you get those clothes? A trash compactor in the lower city? And where are those drinks we ordered?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Careful what you say. I get the feeling this spoiled brat could cause us more trouble than she's worth.
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired.
Daddy? I'm sorry, don't get upset. I'll go get that drink.
That's better. Now, hurry up with our order.
And here are your drinks, Miss Lavin. I apologize for the delay.
Alright. What
I
is
can't
this?
believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gerlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Gerlon Two Fingers. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan.
Oh.
And to nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Gerlon Two Fingers.
Alright. Good job, Two Fingers. Let's talk to this guy. I'm sorry, human. The betting window's closed. No more fights right now. People are sick of seeing the same duelists all the time. It's bad for business. Unless... My name is Ajor. I organize all the duels here. We need a new face in the dueling arena, human. Dueling game, human. Maybe you want to step up into the duel ring. It can be a highly profitable venture. What are you talking about? I can arrange for you to fight in the duel ring. If you win, you get the standard contract, 10% of all wages. And don't worry, nobody dies in the duel ring anymore. Death matches are illegal now. Most fighters in the duel ring use vibroblades or stun sticks because the ring's pretty small. But a few of the duelists use blasters, whichever you prefer.
Vibroblades and blasters, and nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
The duel ring has energy suppressor fields to make sure nobody dies. Weapons are limited so they hurt, but don't kill. And we've got a medic droid in case of serious injuries. Are you interested? I'll do it, but I want more than 10%. You're joking, right? If I pay you more, then everybody wants more. No, you get the same as all the others, 10%. That's my final offer. Okay, I'll do it. Good. New blood for the ring, but you need a nickname. Like Ice, or Deadeye, or Twitch. Good nicknames for make people bet more. What's a good name for you? You're an off-worlder. You're new here. People won't recognize you. I know. From now on in the duel ring, you'll be the mysterious stranger. Mysterious stranger. I like it. It's a perfect name for you. You've got no past, no history. It makes you seem like you have some big, dark secret. People like that. Makes them bet more.
This is for the best. We could use those credits from these duels, but using your real name is too risky. The Sith might have come across a crew manifest back on the Inner Spire.
You ready for a duel now? You want to step in the ring right away? I'll set you up with Deadeye Duncan to start. I'll tell you the rules if you're ready. I'm ready for a duel. Yes. You fight and people bet and I make money. It's all good. Only one rule, nobody dies. Your opponent goes down, you don't finish them off. Death matches are illegal now. You're new at this, so I'll start you off easy. You get to fight Deadeye Duncan. Are you ready to go into the ring now? Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. You've seen him lose night after night after night, but this time he's after fresh meat. In this corner I give you Deadeye Duncan!
I see he switched from a blaster to a sword, where he may not drop it.
Emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger!
And I'm just facing off into the wrong direction. Alright. Alright, there we go.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! But really, are any of us surprised? Deadeye losing, is it huge? You have to do better than that to impress us, stranger!
Well, let's do another fight then. Oh, sorry, I forgot to read. I always pay my debts. You won, so you get paid. 10% of the purse. That was the deal. Here's your credits. You come see me when you're ready to fight again. Alright. I'm ready to... Ah, mysterious stranger. I knew you'd be back. They all come back. You fought well last time. People like you, stranger. They bet lots on your last fight. They'll bet more on your next fight. You get 10%, same as always. You want to step into the ring now? Are you ready to prove yourself against the best duelist on Terrace? I'm ready for a duel. You handled Duncan pretty well. I think you're ready to fight Gurlon Two Fingers. Just remember, Gurlon uses blasters in the ring sometimes. You ready to step into the arena? Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
draw your eyes to the center ring.
We have a very special presentation
in store for you.
In this corner, one of the greats, a man so tough, even a disfiguring injury couldn't end his career. I give you Gurlon Two Fingers. And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the Terrace dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger!
I'm just always going to be facing the wrong direction. I like how he didn't shoot me at all while I was running up to him. There we go.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won!
Yeah, that's right.
Gurlon losing to a rookie. Is this a sign that his injuries have finally caught up with him? Or is the mysterious stranger for real? Only time will tell.
Alright. Well, I think that'll be good because I almost died from that fight. So I'll go ahead and heal up a bit. Yeah, that'll be good, and we can head on to the next area. Who's this? Sarna.
Hi there. I haven't seen you around before. Of course, they don't give us Sith officers from the military base much time off.
You're from the military base? You don't look like one of the Sith?
I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Sarna, junior officer, first class with the Sith occupation force.
Nice to meet you, Sarna. I'm Hallibababa.
I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Taris can't stand us Sith. We can make this job pretty lonely.
You can't really blame people. You did conquer the planet. Persuade. You're just doing your job, right? I don't hold that against you.
That's true, but people don't appreciate what we've done for them. We could have slapped a curfew on this whole planet, but we didn't. You know, it's like everyone on this backwater planet is in a permanent bad mood. Don't they know we have to make the best of things?
Everybody has their ups and downs. It's how you deal with them that counts.
Exactly, it's all about attitude. I didn't ask to be assigned to this backwater planet, but I try to make the best of it. It's pretty easy to get depressed on an assignment like this, but we do what we can to keep our spirits up.
It must be tough being stationed on a hostile world.
That's true. It's nice to meet someone who understands what I'm going through. It's good to talk about this stuff. It's pretty lonely up at the military base. I have to get going soon. I've got a shift at the military base, but some of us junior Sith officers are having a party tonight to blow off some steam. I'd really like to see you again. Why don't you drop by the party? I'll show you where it is on your map.
Sounds good, I'll be there.
Don't be late. We're starting right after our shifts end. Most of us won't even be going back to the base to lock up our uniforms. I look forward to seeing you there.
Alright. Well, who are these people?
Don't you just love watching the Kazakh players? All that strategy, all those credits. It's enough to make a girl get all flushed.
Really? Okay. I've never really been into Kazakh in this game. I mean, it's just a card game. I think it's like blackjack. Who are you? Bendak Starkiller.
Leave me alone. I'm not giving out any auto prints to my fans today.
Auto prints? What are you talking about?
What? You don't recognize me? I'm Bendak Starkiller, the most famous blaster slinger on Taurus. Over 100 duels without a loss. Every one of them a death match.
You don't look so tough. Maybe you'll take me on. Yeah, maybe you'll take me on.
I'm retired now. Once death matches became illegal, I just got bored with the game. I got no interest in using stun blasters. There was nobody left to challenge me anyway. I've seen you in the dueling ring, but you haven't impressed me. Now, if you could beat all these other pretenders, that might get my attention.
I'll be back as soon as I beat. I want to ask you some questions.
Since I'm not going to answer them, you'd just be wasting your breath. So, move along before people see us talking and think I'm signing auto prints today. I don't want to be mobbed.
I'll be going now.
Off with you then. I'm done with this conversation anyway.
Alright, let's head on to the next location that we need to go to. I wish there was a way for me to run faster, but it doesn't look like there is. What's it? Excuse me, what's over here? Just gonna keep looking around for other stuff to do. Medical facility. Gurney, got a medical droid, and Zelka porn.
Can't you see I'm busy with my duties? Go talk to Zelka if you need something.
Alright.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you're welcome here. I'll not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course.
Rat ghoul disease, what's that?
The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
Is there no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. I don't see how that's going to happen.
I want to ask you some questions.
I am quite busy maintaining the facility, but I suppose I could spare a bit of time to answer some questions. What would you like to know?
Do you know anything about the Republic escape pods that crashed in the Undercity?
Republic escape pods? No. Why would you ask me that? I don't know. Those pods crashed in the Undercity. I'm not involved in any way.
Persuade, if you know something, you better tell me, unless you'd rather talk to the Sith.
The Sith were already here, asking these same questions. I'll tell you what I told them. I don't know anything about those pods. Now, is there something else you need?
I want to ask you some questions.
I am quite busy maintaining the facility, but I suppose I could spare a bit of time to answer some questions. What would you like to know?
How do you feel about the Sith?
I know enough to be scared of them. I've heard about the brutality of the Sith. I know what they do to the planets they conquer. So far, all they've done is ask me some general questions, but I'm afraid they might one day decide to shut this facility down simply out of evil spite. I guess there's not much I can do about the Sith, except hope that the Republic finds a way to stop their conquest of the entire galaxy.
Let me take a look at what you've got for sale.
Of course. Just step over here and I'll show you what I have in stock. My prices are very reasonable, just what I need to keep this facility operating.
Could use some med packs. Alright.
Welcome back. Are you in need of healing or medical supplies? I can treat...
Alright, I want to ask you some questions.
I am quite busy maintaining the facility.
I just want some general information about Terrace.
I don't know much, but I'll tell you what I can. Do you want to know about Upper Terrace, or are you more interested in Lower Terrace and the Undercity?
Tell me about Upper Terrace.
The people here in the Upper City generally like to think they're better than the rest of Terrace, but we're no better than anyone else. People here can be selfish, greedy, arrogant, even prejudiced. That's why aliens need special permission to leave the Lower City. Maybe if more people in the Upper City weren't so self-centered, things wouldn't be so bad in the Lower City and the Undercity.
Tell me about the Lower City.
The Lower City has been overrun by swoop gangs and thugs. If you're going to travel down there, you'd better go armed. If you don't get attacked by one of the swoop gangs, you'll probably end up beaten and robbed by one of Davik's thugs. Soon it will be as bad as the Undercity.
Tell me, what do you know about Davik?
Davik is the resident crime lord of Terrace. He deals in stolen goods, he trades in slaves and contraband, and it would take a month to list all the people he's made disappear. His slimy grasp even reaches here into Upper Terrace. Most of the shops pay him protection money, so he'll leave them alone. The man is nothing but a thug. I guess I'm lucky. Since my medical facility doesn't make any profits, Davik doesn't bother me. But if you ask me, he's no better than the Sith.
Tell me about the Undercity.
The Undercity is a wasteland crawling with flesh-eating mutants called raccoons. I feel sorry for the outcasts that are forced to live there.
Outcasts?
Justice here on Terrace is swift and harsh. There are only two punishments: execution or banishment to the Undercity. Anyone banished can never return on pain of death. Even their descendants are forced to live in the depths beneath our great cities. Whenever I can, I send supplies to the Undercity to help ease the misery of their lives. Although there is nothing I can do to help those infected with the raccoon disease.
Alright. I want to ask you about something else. I want to see if I can get him to answer about the Republic soldiers. He was being very defensive.
Republic escape?
You seem awfully defensive about this.
I'm not defensive. I just don't like being accused of knowing something about those Republic pods. This is as bad as an interrogation by the Sith.
Don't worry, I'm not with the Sith. I won't betray your secret if you tell me.
The Sith were already here, asking these same questions. I'll tell you what I told them. I don't know anything about those pods. Now, is there something...
Alright, I'll be going now.
Goodbye, and good health to you. If you ever need any medical aid or treatment, you know where to find me.
Alright.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the raccoon serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
An offer? What are you talking about?
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the raccoon serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
Davik Kang? Who's that?
Oh, come on. Everybody knows who Davik Kang is. He's the big boss around here. Gambling, smuggling, extortion. He's got a piece of all the action on Terrace.
You mean Davik's a crime lord?
I prefer to think of him as a role model. He started with nothing, and now he's got it all. Credits, power, women. It's the Teresian dream, right?
Why does Davik want the cure so badly?
Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away.
Where can I find Davik if I want to give him the cure?
Davik isn't the kind of guy you can just walk up to, you know. He likes to keep his business at arm's length. The best thing to do is to take the Rakghoul serum to Zax. He runs the Lower City Bounty Office, but everyone knows he also works for Davik. He'll make it worth your while.
Why do you care who gets the cure?
Look, Zelka can't afford to pay me much. If you sell the serum to Davik, I can probably get a nice finder's fee for directing you to him.
What if I tell Zelka you're helping Davik get the cure?
I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me or some off-world stranger? And be smart about this. You'll get a better deal selling to Davik.
I'll keep your offer in mind.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the Rakghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the Lower City Bounty Office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
I do like Karth. He is like keeping to his values very well.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Davik doesn't like you missing payments.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have? No! Help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Davik doesn't like witnesses. I don't like your attitude. I better teach you a lesson. Guess we have to teach you to mind your own business.
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Hand over all your credits if you want to live.
Are you joking? We don't need this guy's credits. Just go on. We were happy to help.
I'm getting out of here before any more of Davik's goons show up. You should do the same.
Karth? Gosh, dang it. Alright, we'll go Upper City North. Oh wait, there were the apartments that I want to go check out before I go here. Well, no, that's where I was living. Never mind. So we'll go this way. Actually, this is probably a good place to leave off episode 2. We've pretty much finished everything in Upper City South that we can right now. We started the Duel Arena. We have a new storyline about the Rakghoul serum. We've gained some dark side points. Finally. On our way down to dark. It's already kind of turning red. So if you enjoyed the episode today, go ahead and leave a like down below. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to stay connected. I hope you have a great day, a great week, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.